2 years ago, I was in the shower and out of a sudden I got hard. So I asked myself, what if I'll jerk it off with my hand? So I did it and I ejaculated. I was like, whoa, oh my god, what the hell is that feeling? What a great feeling! This is the best thing. And the next week, I did it again. I wasn't like watching porn and jerking off. No, I was just jerking off normally without watching anything. I was using imagination. And then from a week, it turned into every 3 days. So then one time I asked myself, what if I will watch some nudes while jerking off? Because I've realized every time I try to watch some nudes, I get hard. So it might give me a better feeling, right? So I did it and it turned from every 3 days to every night. I was literally, I can't sleep if I didn't jerk off. From every night to 2 times a day. Man, that was crazy. I still can't believe that I got into this and I've actually improved a lot. So after I found about NoFap and self-improvement, I said, how about I give it a try? It won't be that hard. It's just not fapping. It's easy. If I fap anytime I want, I can just not fap anytime I want, right? And day 1, day 2, relapse. Again. Day 1, day 2, relapse. It made me feel much worse than before. Not knowing about NoFap is genuinely, it's basically it feels bad jerking off a lot, but relapsing in NoFap will make you feel much worse. Then I looked for advice, I was learning about it, discovering stuff about NoFap and how to treat addiction, hacks, techniques. Most of them were actually basically bullshit. This hack can take you to day 90 or whatever. And then out of a sudden, day 3 turned to day 9, turned to day 15, and so within 2 months, throughout working on NoFap, I turned my progress in 2 months. That was 6 months ago. It turned from 60 times, 60 faps in a month, to maximum 3 times in a month. My maximum fap count in the month was 3. That's all. You probably want some improvements like that. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're in NoFap or any addiction, as soon as you got into addiction, you can't just quit. Anything might get you back in it. When it's broken, it's never the same, And today I'll give you 3 hacks that will help you with your NoFap or No Not November if you're already in it, if you didn't fail. So here are 3 hacks that will help you. And I'm sure that if you'll perform all these three techniques, they will double up your average NoFap streak. So if your average NoFap streak is 7 days, these three techniques can double it up to 14 days, and so on. Hack number one is mindfulness. And I know that I've talked about it, mindfulness, a lot in the previous videos, but it's just so important that it can fix everything. Like, if you have any mental problem, mindfulness is key, because we're living in this modern, degenerate era where everything is so, like, it basically makes you unpresent at all. Like, like, you sometimes realize that when you talk to someone, like someone in public, someone you don't even know, or maybe one of your friends, you will realize that they're not, like, in person they are with you, but in mind they're actually not. They're thinking about something else. And lack of mindfulness, there's a lot of lack of mindfulness in this modern day. And you probably FAP or like relapse in one of those addictions, whatever it's, whether drug addiction or weed or whatever. You FAP because you have lack of mindfulness. You aren't present enough. Like, you hate life. You always overthink. Like, oh no, I'm on day 3. I'm afraid that I'll FAP or whatever. All those addictions are because you aren't mindful enough. So the best and the easiest way to increase your mindfulness and being more present is basically meditation. And yeah, I literally made a video of 5. Yeah, I think there are 5 benefits of meditation. You can go and watch it. And basically, like, I'm not asking you to meditate for an hour in the day. 3 minutes every morning is just enough. Like, if you'll meditate 3 minutes in the morning, every morning, you'll start to see some better results within a week. Hack number 2 is stop counting, or like not overthinking about NoFap. You know, most of people who get on NoFap count their streak or whatever. And that is completely wrong. Like, people who are smart enough don't count their NoFap streak. Because counting is actually what makes you overthink, which will lead to a relapse. So basically, I'm gonna give you this technique. It worked for me most of the times. Every time the idea of NoFap pops up in the mind, think about something else. For example, some self-improvement progress. For example, is my exercise routine is good enough, or what type of exercise should I take today, or what type of healthy meal should I make. But make sure that you don't overthink about those stuff as well. Like, just be certain. Hack number 3, being 100% productive throughout the day. This hack seriously helped me. Like, it seriously changed my life, being honest. Not only this hack helped me in NoFap, but it also helped me with my video game addiction. I mean, I was a gamer. It's simple. Basically, just make a military-based routine that is 100% productive. And believe it or not, you'll start to see some very good results. I mean, a busy man doesn't have time to fap. Like, a military soldier doesn't have to fap, right? He's always busy. Like, he is forced to wake up, he's forced to do that and do this. Yeah. So here is your actionable step. Basically, if you're on NoFap or if you want to start NoFap, add one of these hacks, whether it's mindfulness, thinking less, or making a 100% productive routine. And add it or improve it. If you already added it or if you already know it, improve it. And believe it or not, you'll start to see some very good results. I hope that this video is useful for you, and I hope that it helped you. MSD out.